This is the Klein 3256-1 HDRT 7-in-1 ratcheting stubby screwdriver. Klein sent me this to review, but the opinions are my own. So what is this? This is a 7-in-1 baby brother version of this guy. It has 3 socket options. You can use the handle itself as a socket, or you have a 1/4 inch and a 5/6. It also has these double-sided bits. You have a Phillips and a flat, and then another Phillips and another flat. You can also, if you want, you can remove this guy and you can put other things on there, though because it is a stubby, you are limited with how much space you have inside of there with what you can change these out for. So what you see pretty much is what you get. The ratcheting feels good. Okay. The selector ring is reversed, so when you put it over to there to be able to drive that way, you're not actually driving the way it says. For me, I know it's a personal thing. Some people don't care. While it is small, it is sort of heavy for a stubby, okay? But I actually like the weight of it. I find that the weight makes it perfect in your hand. It feels very balanced. I don't know how to explain it. It's one of those things where you have to use it to understand how balanced it feels. I have another stubby here, and this is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. And it works really well. It's a good stubby, right? But this just, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels good in my hand. It feels very balanced. I don't like the weight of this larger version. If you watch my review on this larger version, the weight wasn't for me. There's just something about the screwdriver that didn't fit right with my way of doing things. I feel completely opposite about this stubby. It's actually really nice how it sits in my hand and how it feels. Really like this. There are some negatives, however, okay? It has the same negatives that other stubbies seem to have. Um, it sort of feels like it's too long for a stubby screwdriver. This is a stubby screwdriver. This is the Vessel 270W, and this thing is stubby. It has this, reversible guy right there. Done. Easy. This thing, it, and it's like half the length of this guy, okay? To give you an idea, banana 4 scale, and there's a lot of other stubbies on the market that say they're stubbies, but they're just a little longer. Like I get it, this is a stubby, this is a short handle, but the actual shaft is the same length as the handle almost. So I get why they did it because of the mechanism in here. They have to have it this long, but I feel like a lot of stubby screwdrivers have this same issue. Now, this is the Klein ball grip screwdriver. I really like this guy. If I were to take that kind of bit from in here, this is 1 3/4 inch double-sided bit. If you look at them side by side, this is only about an inch and 1/8 longer. So really, this is a full screwdriver handle with a small bit in it, and it's only marginally longer than this stubby. So again, like what people, it is a stubby, but I feel like it's just a little longer than it needs to be. And just the problem I have with the larger version of these, getting getting the center shaft out, oof, can be a little tough. You know, that's good and bad. For me, it's bad because I feel like it slows me down, okay? For you, it might not matter. Maybe you're stronger than me. My older brothers say I'm weak all the time, so maybe you're not weak like me. But this guy as well, I had the same problem with these guys. I love the mechanism. It's so good. You're not going to lose this thing. It's not going to accidentally fall out. It's not going to accidentally fall out. But when you're working, you're tired, your hands are sore, and you have to fight this frickin' thing to get it out. That's a problem. And kudos to Klein for really making that thing strong so that you're not going to lose your bit or you're not going to lose pieces. but maybe their tolerances could be dialed back just a little bit so that I'm not see I'm I'm always struggling to get these center columns out of these guys. I would say that's a negative. They need to dial that back like by a fraction. It said this tiniest fraction of an inch. Just make it a little bit bigger or make this shaft a little bit smaller, and that's great. Before we get into the secret feature, okay, I want to point out one thing that they don't list on here. Because you have this grip right here, if you need to, you can actually use it like that, which is pretty cool. So now on to the secret feature. This is not listed on their website at all, but if you take out this bit and you take any regular 1-inch bit, it actually holds it really well. Now this is sort of just a friction fit in there. There's a small little ring inside. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. This small little ring inside, and that basically makes it so that when you put in one of these guys, it just acts as a friction fit, and it's a pretty strong fit. Here's a couple other 1-inch bits here. They all work really well. The Makita actually holds really well. And then here's just an old CRV, old school, number 3 Robinson. And this actually holds really well. Now, even some power bits, here is a small shaft for a flip socket. That even works really well. There's a little bit of wobble, but it's pretty dang secure. Overall, I haven't been a fan of Klein stubbies. I haven't been a fan of a lot of stubbies. I've played with them in the hardware store and I've never really picked them up because this has suited me just fine. But I actually really like this. The weight, the balance, the features make this a rather compelling stubby option for me. I think it's something that if you're in the hardware store and you get a chance to try this out, I think you should try it. Thanks for watching. Please check out my video on the Klein 32500 HDRT 11-in-1 ratcheting screwdriver.